Good morning and welcome back, everyone. Those clouds that stuck around yesterday and helped keep temperatures about 10 degrees cooler than what we typically see this time of the year in the valleys, well, they've helped to keep in a little bit of the heat from yesterday. So right now in the valleys, places like Medford and Sexton Summit, even up toward Roseburg, not feeling too bad. You're waking up to 65 degrees, some mid 50s to low 60s in Northern California, closer to 50 degrees as you head eastward toward Lakeview and up and down the coast. Not feeling too bad either. We've got some mid to upper 50s to start off your morning. We'll continue to watch those winds very closely again today. Right now, just waking up to a light and variable wind. It is early in the morning that we see some of the lightest winds, and the variable direction of the wind, well, it's not going to be doing too much favors to us here in the Rogue Valley, where we have fires actively burning both to our north and to the south. So it's going to be smoke from those fires as the winds pull in that continue to knock down our visibility. Right now, just seeing 1 mile ahead for places like Medford and Lakeview, where we have very dense areas of smoke. Also down into Modoc County, Alturas has some dense areas of smoke due to those active fires. It's already knocking down your view on the roads to less than a mile ahead. Now, as we head toward the coastline, the light and variable winds for us means a few more chances for fog out there. So it's fog that's giving us that 5 mile ahead view in Crescent City and 4 miles in front of us on the roads in Brookings instead of that 10 mile ahead or in limited viewpoint. And now visibility, of course, not our biggest concern. Thanks to all of that smoke moving into the valleys, it's actually going to be the air that you're breathing. We have very unhealthy levels of pollutants out towards Shady Cove. So remember, if you can see the smoke and smell the smoke, your best bet is going to be to spend as much time inside as possible, especially if you suffer from things like asthma or allergies. All these pollutants in the air only going to help to fuel those even more. Right now, Medford and Grants Pass checking in with unhealthy air quality levels, and even places like Cave Junction and Klamath Falls, those winds as they pick up throughout the day going to continue to blow in more smoke. So right now you're in a moderate stage, but that doesn't mean that we couldn't see air quality worsen as wind speeds pick up. Now, wind speeds not only going to be a concern for us, but as this last bit of moisture pushes its way farther to the east, we're still going to see enough moisture and instability paired together to create some isolated thunderstorms. Thunderstorms most likely as you go up in elevation, so it's across the Cascades, Siskiyous, even the Marble Mountains, that we have that chance for isolated thunderstorms that will bring lightning strikes over very dry ground, which could easily spark new fires. And on top of that, thunderstorms bringing increasing winds. So with the dry fuels on the ground, we could easily see those fires spread very quickly. Now, across the coastline today, we will see your wind speed pick up enough to break up the fog. Just a mixture of sunshine and clouds for your afternoon as we top off in the 60s. And across Northern California, temperature-wise, not feeling too bad, right around where we were yesterday. So temperatures in those upper 80s to low 90s, right around normal for this time of the year. It's that chance for thunderstorms that we're going to be concerned with, not only for Northern California, but as we move east of the mountains. So in the basin, temperature-wise, not going to be feeling too bad, but it's those thunderstorms that will be continuing to be our biggest concern, especially as you go up in higher elevations. So toward the Cascades and Siskiyous, red flag warning starting at 2 o'clock this afternoon, continuing on until 11 p.m. because like we were talking about, all it's going to take is one strike of lightning to spark a new fire. And here in the Rogue Valley, still have that chance for an isolated thunderstorm or two that could pop up. Bigger concern, though, is going to be that smoke giving us a poor air quality. And across the coastline, smoke somewhat not so much the concern as it is the early morning areas of fog. Those will be burning off throughout the day, giving us a mostly sunny sky. East of the mountains today and tomorrow, we're tracking some leftover thunderstorms. We're going day by day with those red flag warnings, so they'll be in effect for today. And Northern California, up in elevation, means an increased risk of that thunderstorm activity, which could easily spark a new fire. And new fires are going to be bad news for the Rogue Valley because we already have so much smoke here. And as we continue to be just surrounded by these fires, that's going to be where we have a better chance for smoke.